Welcome to Legal and Lucrative, an interview series from CFO Accounting Services. In each episode, we sit down with attorneys to talk about the real side of running and growing a law practice. The people, the challenges, and the decisions that don't always show up on a balance sheet. We'll explore leadership, balance, and the financial realities of firm ownership, and share practical insights to help attorneys build practices that are both successful and sustainable.
So thanks for joining me today. Like I said, 7 quick questions. You can elaborate as much as you want. So we'll jump right in. The first question is, what inspired you to start your own practice or become a partner, and what has surprised you most about running the firm?
I didn't set up the firm, but I did help set up the branch where we're in, a city that didn't have it. Really exciting opportunity, ground zero, start from scratch. I think the surprise I had was a really nice surprise at how really supportive people were in the community. That actually that network, those relationships, those people and contacts I had in a previous firm came with me. So it wasn't a case of, well, we're attached to the name above the door. It was, we're going to come with you, which was lovely.
Great. So how do you balance both being a lawyer and a business owner and managing the clients, the team, your personal life?
I think you've just got to work out what's priority today. So clients take priority because they're the ones, obviously we're here to serve them. But you've got to work on your business as well as in your business. So that element of going there has to be times where you go, right, I'm going to take some time out and I'm going to do some strategy, some planning, marketing, business development, because that's the long term, whereas the client stuff tends to be the here and now.
Very true. So when you think about growth, what's your main focus right now in the way of more clients, stronger profits, team members, or something else?
It's probably all of the above. So we've just had our first year anniversary party, which is really exciting. So we had loads of people, and we've gone from 2 people to 8, and we're hoping to get to 10. So it's very much a case of right people with the right clients and getting that pricing right. We're getting that point where we're adding value to clients. It's not just sort of, big numbers that for just the sake of it. It's actually, we're doing this because the value we add to our clients is huge.
Great. Sweet. Congratulations on your first year. That's great growth too.
Yeah.
So what's your biggest financial challenge as a firm owner, and how have you tried to tackle it?
It's always going to be salaries, I think, because people, you've got to invest in people and salaries, and we've seen salaries go up and up, and the competition in the market go up and up and up, and people know their worth, which is great, as they should, but there's also a point where you're going, but there's a lead-in time. If you join, we still have to pay the salary before you're actually generating work, so we have to carry that for a bit. So that's always the fun bit, but once that sort of cycle, sort of 6 months, 60 months to a year is through, depending on level of seniority and types of work, then it washes through.
Which is, yes, the quick growth affects that a lot.
Yes.
How do you make important business decisions? Do you rely on data, intuition, advice from others? Kind of what you go with?
I think there's a lot of local knowledge, local market knowledge, and talking to peers and going, what's going on in the, what's the direction you're going in? Are we going in the same direction? Are we competitors? Are we complementary? Seeing then, what are we offering for fellow business owners, fellow clients? Where's that good? And collegiate, because there's no point having a group of people who are all going in the same direction. You need people to challenge each other and go, well, you might think that's a great idea, but I don't, because this is not going to work for whatever reason. So I think it's a mix of everything. It's data, but probably initially it's market knowledge. It is really important.
Nice. Okay, so looking back over this past year, what's something that you wish you would have understood even a little bit earlier on the business side of running the firm?
Just that there's only 24 hours in a day. I'm the worst person for diary management.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh yeah, I'll just pop that in, I'll just put that in, and then you forget that you need the downtime to do the thinking and the work off the back of it, not just keep on stacking the pipeline. So yeah, diary management.
I only laugh because there are things that cross occupational firms, right? Like I laugh because it resonates with me as well. Accounting, attorney, it's the small business owner. But so looking ahead, what would it take for you to feel confident about your firm's financial future and growth potential?
I think the confidence comes from having a great team. I think we're very much a people-focused industry, profession. If we don't have the right people, and we're not bringing the confidence in, then that's where the problems start, because people buy people. People definitely buy people in the sort of estate planning world, and there's obviously a lot of technicality behind that. There's also a lot of personality behind that. So it's getting those people to go, Joe, I know you're going to be good at your job. You've got all the book smarts. I need you to have the right personality to go with it as well.
Very true. All right. That was all my questions. Thank you so
Fantastic.
much for letting me chat with you.
Oh, thank you. All right.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us for this episode of Legal and Lucrative. A big thank you to our guest for such an honest and insightful conversation. For free tools and resources to help improve cash flow and profitability, head over to www.cfoaccountingservices.com. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future episodes. We'll see you next time.